All right. Welcome back, everybody. Long time no see. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Today, we're coming back with a heater. We are coming back with quite possibly one of the greatest games on Roblox in history, Natural Disaster Survival. This was actually probably one of the first games I played on Roblox way back in the day. If you can imagine, what would that have been? Probably 50, 60 years ago, about at this point, the good old days. So, back when Elvis was still alive and all that good stuff. So, I've been gone for a while. I'm sure you are all aware of that. And by the way, maybe just try and ignore. I'm trying to make it quiet on my keyboard, but them mechanical keyboards, it'd be like that sometimes. So, maybe just try and ignore that and listen to the sound of my voice for a second. But yeah, I've been gone for a while. Um, Man, these pieces of glass are really trippy. I've been gone for a while, a little bit too long, some might say. Um, as all of my friends have been saying, when are you gonna make another video? And I say, well, you see, sometime. And that's kind of just the answer I've been given. No other reason. Just cause I don't know. I haven't been feeling like making a video. I ain't got nothing wrong with me. I just haven't been making videos. But now I suppose I should say I got a job over the summer, obviously, as you do, and I've had that job literally up until like 2 days ago. Um, then I quit. Look at that! I just got a notification for my medication. Yeah, don't worry, it's nothing. It's nothing crazy. It's just acne medication. Or if you really wanted. Okay. All right. Well, that was a we call that a dead loss. That was a very sad series of events that happened right there. Um, but yeah, I'm not taking any weird medication in case you were wondering. um, but anyway, yeah, I had a job, see, for like I don't know, probably 5 months, 4 or 5 months, and I just recently quit in lieu of winter break, because you gotta have winter break to yourself. Besides, I got a lot going on over winter break this year, so you know I thought it would be better to just not really be tied down to having a job anyway. Um, that's a bit of a part of why I haven't been here. Another part is I genuinely I don't know. It's by the way, I love this. I love this dude's Kaneki drip right here. He's got some Venom Kaneki drip going. But there's not too much else that's been going on if we're being real here. Um, Other than me just going to school as always, learning some fun stuff. Um, if you're into one of my favorite classes this year is if you're into the virtual machines. If you're a Mutahar fan, a Some Ordinary Gamers fan, that's the virtual machine dad right there. That class has been great. We've been learning a ton of stuff on running virtual machines. It's fun. And yeah, now we're back. I'm probably gonna title this video something kind of funny like "Return of the King" or something. Um, but you know, honestly, now I'm not gonna lie. Now's probably a pretty terrible time to get back if we're being completely honest here, because um, this one's tough because it's very hard to tell where the hitboxes are for this blizzard. I'm gonna hang it right here, but um, yeah, now's not that great of a time to get back into Roblox if we're being real, because with all the Squid Game stuff going on, like everyone that's popular ever is doing Roblox. So I thought also it'd be nice to do a game other. Obviously, I I could have done something like Squid Game, but like let's be real, I feel like most people are just kind of tired of seeing that in their feed because every other video, I'm telling you, is Roblox Squid Game. So anyway, what's that's about where I've been. Um, I mean, I didn't really have anything else on the docket. I'm kind of just going off the rip, as the kids say, um, these days. And that's kind of just how I always normally do it. I like using all the hip slang from the kids and the teenagers these days. Um, my younger brother, he teaches me a lot of it, and it's great. I think one of the greatest ones he's taught us, me and a couple of my friends, is he taught us what malding means. Great word, honestly. I absolutely well, we survived that with ease, obviously, because I'm the best. But malding is, in fact, probably one of the greatest words their generation has ever come up with. And if you're unaware of what malding is, maybe give a newer age example, because I would say something like Seinfeld, because George from Seinfeld is like the perfect example of malding, but guaranteed anybody under like 30 doesn't know what Seinfeld is, right? So, by the way, I'm not 30. I'm really, I'm really young. I'm like 20. So, my dad really enjoys Seinfeld. So, and he is in fact over 30. It'd be impressive if he wasn't. But I'm trying. I really don't know actually who would be malding that people from the younger generation would really like actually kind of know about, because normally you start malding when you're like when you're pretty old. Well, I mean, maybe I'll just give a general gist. So malding is like when your hairline is receding. Oh, thank God I came in here. Um, it's like kind of like when your hairline is receding, so like you're going bald, but instead of just fully going bald and like shaving it all off, your hair's just kind of like going back, and you're like balding. Great word. What else is on the docket for things to talk about? Because I'm terrible at explaining malding. I don't know if you guys were there for my avatar change. I'm pretty sure you were. Obviously, I'm the default character, and not much else to say about that other than obviously I'm the default character. Oof, am I right, guys? Next up on the list. That dude's just traversing through the rubble there. What a sad story. By the way, I keep referencing this list. I don't actually have a list. I just kind of am talking. So, what to talk about next? I mean, I could talk about my old job. So, basically, what I was doing is I was working at a bakery. Now, a bakery was not really a bad job. I actually didn't dislike that job at all. It was a pretty good job. Basically, I didn't really bake too much, maybe besides like some bread every now and again, you know what I mean? But I did like package pretty much everything. So, like when you go to a store and there's stuff in packages, yeah, that was me. Thank me. Anywhere you go, thank me. I'm basically like the pioneer of that work job, and the skills necessary, the process of doing that. That's all me. So yeah, basically, that was what I did, and I had done that for like 4 or 5 months. Like I said, it's kind of. I mean, it got boring every now and again, but to be fair, it's not really that bad. I mean, you can definitely work worse jobs. It wasn't like hard labor or anything, so that was good. But what is with people's drips these days, dude? Kids are being built different. Look at this dude. He looks like, is that a Golden State jersey? Dude looks like a basketball player. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it wasn't the worst job. Obviously, you can do some fun things with it, and on top of that, okay, great. Let me, well, I have, of course, if you, in case you weren't aware what the effects of COVID do, that's how it spreads, and that's how it happens right there. One dude coughed at the top of that arch and we all died. Incredible. you I'm not gonna lie, you would not think that they would they would put something like this in Roblox during a pandemic, but hey, what am I to the Roblox community? That's pretty great though. You just one cough and we're all dead. That's how people thought COVID worked when it first showed up. One cough next to someone, you're dead. It's over. Game time, lights out, right? So yeah, enough about my job. Let's talk about let's talk about the people at my job. You know, not like the people I work with, just like people you meet out and about. And there's no hesitation when I say some of the people you meet when you go out in public, if you're working a job or you're just going out to meet people, I'm telling you, 90% of the people you meet are just like, they're weirdos. Let's put it that way. Honestly, everybody, that's why the phrase everybody's a little weird, or like everybody's weird inside, right? It's so true. Honestly, like unless you meet people who are pretty like-minded with you, or like the stuff you like are kind of just similar to you, right? The other like 90-95% of people you meet, I swear, are just like they're just weird. And it's not like it's a bad thing, because everybody's got their own people. They got their own quirks, they got their own weirdness, right? And that's kind of just the thing, is finding the people who are the same weird as you, I guess, would be the best way to put it. um, but that's why it's just odd, is because like you'll just go out and talk to random people. Me and Steampunk and Slug, we ride in this. um, Slug a baddie, by the way, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, like some people will just do weird things out in public. They'll say weird things. They'll talk to you, and they're just like odd. I think it was, yeah, my friend brought up that there's like a some challenge or something people are doing where it's like you pretend to walk up to people and say random things. It's called like the NPC challenge, kind of like Oblivion or like Skyrim, where NPCs are just like weird. You say like weird things to them and see if they continue the conversation, and it's true, guaranteed. I feel like at least half of the people would probably go along with your very weird conversation, which is just I guess how it works, you know. All right, we're gonna just take this like a champ. I don't know if we're gonna survive this. We're right in the impact zone, but we're just gonna take it like a champ. Oh, by the skin of the teeth. That was so close. Are you kidding me? Oh well. Well, there goes the Ferris wheel. But yeah, it's the truth. Honestly, I don't know how old my audience is, um, but yeah, you all probably know that. Let's be real here. Even if you're pretty young, you can definitely testify that, like, besides your friends, right? Most of the other people that you hang out with are in your class or in your grade or whatever. Like it's like, it's not like they're like not cool, right? Like you can hang out with them, talk with them, whatever. They're just like, but like then you'll be talking to them and they'll say some real weird like offbeat sentence that just doesn't like doesn't really compute, and it's just like you just gonna do a double take, like what did you just say? And then you don't ever hang out with them again. So yeah. By the way, that brings me to my next topic. This video has been going for about 14 minutes, so maybe we'll only do like one more game, but that brings me to my next topic that I've been meaning to bring up. What is with the last video I did before I left Hippo Untamed Planet? I'm gonna be real with you guys. I did that video entirely as a joke, but apparently it's popping off. It had 180 views last time I checked. It was just like crazy how good it was. Like how good that video was doing. Oh hey, look, we're in the thing. But yeah, it was just insane how good that video did compared to all of my other videos and everything. Just weird, really. Hey, I don't mind though. 180 views is 180 views. I don't get paid for this anyway, but gotta love the exposure. It's like when people say, if you do this for me, you'll get the exposure, but I will not pay you because I'm cheap. That kind of thing. And we're just gonna tank this tornado, by the way. I've found that that's the best way to do it, but apparently not, considering I died instantly in the vicious nature of a tornado. That's, by the way, why you don't play with tornadoes, kids. Anyone that lives in like the you know, kind of the Midwest middle part of the country will know that. You know, don't mess with tornadoes, kids. But yeah, what is with that video? I don't know. Someone tell me if anybody knows why that video popped off so hard. Put it in the comments. Maybe I'm like a cult favorite for the Untamed Planet community now or something like that. You know, maybe send them my way, and maybe maybe I'll make another Untamed Planet video. I guess that would definitely be something I would be willing to do if apparently that many people had to watch it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But that game lasted very short, by the way. But the video still lasts kind of long. We're hitting 16 minutes now, which is surprising because that round didn't feel like it took that long. But you know, obviously, at least hopefully, expect some more videos soon. What am I missing? I kind of feel like I'm blowing a stand-up set out here. You know what I mean? Um, Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I think I'm messing that up. It's been too long. I think I'm messing that up, but regardless, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you either in another 8 months or in a couple days. Thanks, guys.